name's Epsilon, and welcome to another episode of Useless Cum Laude, a philosophy blog. And today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite pieces of writing, Henry David Thoreau's On the Duty of Civil Disobedience. Henry David Thoreau was a 19th century American author, philosopher, political thinker, abolitionist, naturalist, and transcendentalist. Transcendentalism being of the belief that deep down, all people, as well as nature, are good. Individual purity is corrupted by social constructs, and independence and self-reliance are key to personal fulfillment. Civil Disobedience was first published in 1849, and I want to provide some context. Slavery was prominent, women could not vote, and the Mexican-American War had just ended in 1848. And this was the war over the American annexation of the territory from Texas to California, which we took from Mexico. High cost and high casualties, all in the name of manifest destiny, taking land and spreading American ideals. In a nutshell, Civil Disobedience was written to empower the people, and it must be noted that civil, in this case, simply refers to the individual's relationship to the state. It does not mean polite, by any means. And to quote Thoreau, government is best which governs not at all. He was of the belief that good, virtuous people do not need rules or laws. Government is simply a vessel that will execute the people's will. Government is ours, but it can easily be corrupted before we even have a chance to change it. Do not confuse law with good or justice or right. Oftentimes, laws promote none of those. Majority rule does not necessarily promote justice, which is one folly to democracy. Never compromise morality for the law. Respect what is right. Corporations, institutions, etc., they do not possess conscience. The people do. The government is seen as a machine, and we are the cogs and springs in it. We can either be well-greased or apply friction. The hands of the government, politicians, police, lawyers, judges, militia, etc., allow themselves very little room for wise judgment or moral sensibilities. Sometimes the law has promoted injustice more than justice. At this time in American history, my government was also the slave's government. How can a just government promote slavery? Which is proof that unjust laws do exist, and we should not obey them. The right of revolution is universally recognized. Resist the government whenever its tyranny or inefficiencies become too great to endure. And it is never too late for good people to rebel. And this rebellion can take any action. Writing, talking, sharing ideas, or physically protesting. In any case, never just lie back and take it. Assert yourselves. Do not be afraid of prison. If an unjust government throws good people in jail, the true place for a virtuous person is in prison. A minority is powerless while it conforms to the majority. Refusing to pay taxes would be a relatively peaceful revolution. In a way, it's holding the government hostage until it does what we want, because the individual is the foundation of any government. Do not support corruption, and do not reward bad behavior. Stand up for what's right, or at the very least, do not perform unjust acts. Do not conform to a corrupt state, as it is a machine of injustice. The government is ours. It belongs to us. We are the voice of our own rule. Do not tolerate any form of oppression. Lies, greed, hypocrisy, tyranny, etc. If you witness any of these, it is your duty to rebel against them. So there you have it. On the Duty of Civil Disobedience, in a nutshell. I highly suggest reading it. My name's Epsilon. Thank you for watching, and keep thinking.